We're on the eve of open beta for Mythgard, a game that I've been having a blast playing for a better part of the last week in closed beta, and there's been quite a few things that I've learned during the course of that time that I wanted to go ahead and share with some folks that have had a chance to play, or maybe this is the first chance that you've gotten to play. Right off the bat, let's get started. 5 things coming right at you that you need to know about Mythgard going into open beta. First thing we know for sure is that with open beta, we've gotten confirmation of exactly when it is going to start. It'll be 5 p.m. Pacific time, so do the math there for you. That's when open beta is going to be available. For our very first thing we're going to take a look at here is right when you click here at the top. A lot of games have this thing, this guide, right? It tells you the rules. You've seen one, you've seen them all. Absolutely not the case. This guide has so many details telling you absolutely every single keyword, everything that they do. Pretty standard here, but now things start to get pretty crazy. Have you ever been sitting in a game and thought, man, I really wish I knew what the rule or the interaction would be here in this case, and I don't want to have to look it up on the internet. Maybe I should. This is the rules right here. All of the rules and interactions, mana, action rules, how different things, performing actions, when things change control, how things happen in combat, how things happen when we go to fatigue, how artifact durability works, left to right resolution. This is a ton of crazy stuff, and this is really super detailed. So the guide is something that even as a veteran card game player, get used to using it, because I come in here all the time to be able to take a look at different rules and how things work. Especially, I looked up this artifact durability thing during a game recently. That was pretty awesome. Another thing is this full card layout here. Uh, these are always super helpful, but something that I had to learn a little bit, not really the hard way, but didn't know right away, is this burn circle right here. And this isn't going to be very indicative right away. Minotaur is just a red creature. You'll see that they have this banner here for their faction and their burn circle. So this is the color of gem that you're going to get when you burn this card. And this is actually going to come into play when we go to our collection here and bring up some of these multi-faction spells. So let's take a look real quick. Bulwark, since it is a blue and yellow card, you're going to notice has the yellow burn circle, and the yellow banner here means that it's going to burn for a yellow gem. Same thing here, we have a blue burn gem, or a blue burn circle, and a banner here being blue, so this will burn for blue. Stab Crab burns for blue. Jade Puma burns for yellow. I think you sort of get it. But this was not exactly. I didn't really know right away, but this was something that definitely came up a number of times, and good something to keep in mind is that you don't get to choose which one of these. It's always going to be the color of that burn circle in the top left-hand corner. The next thing that we're going to talk about is mat. You can actually go here and take a look, and you click in your profile. Everything here has a hover over that you can take a look at to see, well, I don't really know what any of this is, but if you hover over mat here, you'll notice it says hit the thumbs up button after a game against another player to get mat and collect additional rewards, including wildcards. Well, let's take a look and go queue into a game real quick, and let's see what that thumbs up button looks like. So you will see here at the conclusion of this game, we're going to have not only the ability to say, nice little emote here, well played to Mythgard, but there's also this thumbs up button down here that we're going to click. And that's going to give us both mat, because he also said good game back to us. So we're both going to get additional mat for that. Another excellent tool that Mythgard gives you is access to replays and also watching some live content as well. If you see here and you click and you go over to the PvE rank, and you click PvP ranked rather, and you click on action, not only can you check out some matches that are going on in your rank, you can click on some matches that are going on even all the way up to Mithril Lever and the Champion. You can see right now we've got a game between Crazy Kirby and you've got Endozoa here. He's already Mithril 4, and Crazy Kirby working his way through gold. We can click on this button right here, and it's actually going to bring us live right into their game. So we can even see, hey, what are these two pretty high-ranked players playing right now? And it looks like Crazy Kirby's playing an interesting red-green deck here with some Duskwing Angels and Cyclopean Giant, really cool. And it looks like Endozoa, ooh, he's got some prestige magmatars, which is pretty sweet. So it looks like he's on a blue-red deck. Ooh, Wings of Abaddon as well. So you can check out what's going on in some high-tier games, which is pretty nice. You can always go back and just click exit game to get out of here. It doesn't actually exit you out of the entire game itself, but not only that, you could even just say, hey, it looks like Toonstar isn't playing anymore, but I want to see what he was playing earlier. You know what? He's all the way up in Mithril 4, so I can click on his profile, click view profile, and oh man, here's his last game. He actually had a last game against Crueltech. So you can watch. These are two of the better players in the game, two of the highest ranked players. You can watch their entire game here, and it looks like it was a blue red versus Cruel Tech playing the mono red matchup. So super cool stuff to be able to go and watch these games really at any point. Super awesome to be able to have access to these, to not only watch other people's games but your own games as well, because being able to watch your own games is a pretty important tool to be able to improve your play that not a lot of games actually give you access to, that we've been lucky to get here. So what does Matt actually do? So if you go and you click on your profile and you click on Matt over here, you'll notice that I have 3,177 Matt, which just means that I've hit the thumbs up button enough to go through and claim a bunch of these rewards. And these are all wild cards, which are awesome for building your collection. And you can see that I've gone through and I'm down to the 8th level reward here, which means that if I get up to 875 here, that I'm actually due for a mythic wild card. And something to note about these wild cards is each set going down from the wild cards of common, uncommon, rare, and mythic, these are all going to be the same color. So if you, on this very first try here, got four green common wild cards, you know that these next next three sets of rewards for you are all going to be green as well. So they are locked into that color so that you can know what to expect, and they will be different from when you get your next set of rewards here. These have all been blue for me so far. Always remember to click that thumbs up button in the bottom right hand corner after a good game to make sure that you get your mat points. And our final, most important thing that you really need to know, is absolutely super important for everyone, is how to set your favorite card. It starts as Minotaur for everybody, but you see I set my favorite card as Fire Eater, so you can actually just go into your collection, click on cards, find whichever card it is that you want. Actually, let's say it's Road Queen for now. When you double click on this, you double left click on this, you'll notice that up in this top left hand corner you can click this star button and it'll highlight up for you. So if you go back and click on your profile, you'll notice that it changes your card to Road Queen. So some real hidden technology there that not a lot of players will tell you about, being able to set your favorite card. So that's all for today. Best of luck, everybody, and have fun in the open beta. See you guys on the ladder.